What is going on YouTube? This is Acid Roots. So I'm going to review the 5th album by Christian hip-hop artist Lecrae. Basically, this particular product is called Rehab, the Overdose, and it came out in the winter of 20. And this particular product came out in the winter of 2011 as far as these pairs going to happen. So within these pitches here, particularly this is the third Lecrae product I reviewed pitch like that, but one of which is not going to surface for a good spell of whiles within these type pitches as far as the pairs going to happen. Particularly the second one that I reviewed is the The second album by Lecrae I've reviewed is the Rehab album the second album I reviewed from Lecrae is the Rehab album, which isn't going to come out for a decent while, like I was saying, pitch like that, but some hit type appeals came out in 2010, pitch like that, but it's going to be a bit within these aspects. But I look after the fair as far as saying, particularly the first Lecrae album I reviewed was 2014, it's Anomaly, good pitch like that. I remember the particular phrase when that particular album came out, pitch like that, some hit type appeals. Made noise on like particular websites like Hip Hop Deluxe and RapUp.com. Particularly made noise on hip hop websites like hiphopdeluxe.com and rapup.com as far as those pitch albums. So excellent type pitches, paying attention towards it. But yeah, this classic type album pitch like that, some good type ordeals. Another pitch for us saying has a particular sheen about it within these type pitches. It's pretty similar to Rob Level, just not as it's pretty similar to Rob Level, folks like that, also known as Novi Novak, pitch like that. Now he's more religious. Novi Novak is not religious, pitch like that, but fair as far as saying within these aspects, this has that same sort of rhythmic type Young Money type style that was pretty prominent 2009, 2010, 2011, pitch like that. Kind of tastes of Novi Novak, tastes of Drake, tastes of like particular some of these other type folks, like kind of traces of Meek Mill on like his Dreams and Nightmares album, even though this came out before that, pitch like that. So some of those hit type feels as far as saying basically within those hit type aspects, it's a grind ship type one that definitely has prominent taste of like the Dat Piff type flair that was popping up throughout like the early 2010s, pitch like that. So it's pretty centric type album, pretty trendy within those aspects around that time. Had some breakout singles. Now originally I only thought there was one single off this product, but there were 3 of them that was also listed on Lecrae's discography. So pitch like that as far as saying, particularly these singles were Overdose, Battle Song, and Blow Your High as far as those pitch albums. So within the aspects as far as saying this is a real legit type album as far as these first albums. So just to be able to say within these products is similar to like that particular theme of this, the overcome of addiction, fairs like that. This came out around the same time when Eminem was cresting with the recovery as far as those first albums. So it has some of those type pitches, like those familiar kind of like not to say platitudes like that, but just the mentality of like the particular fair of just going through like the saga of like break free and everyday, and just the grease factor of like standard hero within personal type gripe and pitch like that sensitive prices within the pitch. Now within the format, folks like Eminem and Lecrae had it more with like the drug type aspect, but it's the pitch as far as saying just also the aspect of this like particular fairs to this personal kind of BS sorts of wiles and pitch like that amongst these type phrase that just like there's a word I'm trying to think of, but it's eluding me right now. It's a pretty smart type word within pitch like that, but just the phrase as far as saying this kind of not so much anomalies, but the pitch as far as talking about this periodicals and pitch like that, just to say now it's not as full bound. There's a particular word, if I think of it, if I'm able to think of it by the time I edit this video, I'll probably put it in like the connotation or something, but it's the aspect of like a particular spare I think it might have been malady. I think that's the fair amongst them. A malady within those pitches, kind of a malady pitch like that. It's not an everyday type word pitch like that, but it's the fair as far as saying some of the pitches amongst it. Good, nice phrase kind of within those phrases amongst it. But the fair, being able to say here, pitch like that, paying attention towards this. So it's just kind of the aspect as far as saying very similar to Recovery by Eminem, pitch like that, sensitive phrase as far as saying paying attention towards it. Just the aspect of kind of getting towards the product of like particular. Now within the fray, obviously within my public type aspect within pitch like that, just being able to say this is a good, despite the fact this being called Rehab and the Overdose pitch like that, 2 themes of saying not to have like the full bound typeness of this rampant kind of usage and fairs like that. This is a great album to get tore up to pitch like that. It's the variety as far as saying it's the same thing with Recovery. Despite the fact that Eminem was not as full bound within those pitches, there were songs off there like White Trash Party and particular like No Love with Lil Wayne on there. So it's the pitch of like this consistent kind of bangs pitch like this. So it has some hit type feels, but it's the aspects for us saying this particular one pretty centric to some Some good type products for us to pitch kind of happen, paying attention towards here within like the prominence and just like the aspect like the viciousness, just being able to say this album is going to get a 10 out of 10 pitch like that, pretty prolific within these type of ordeals. The thing about Lecrae within sense of pitch is when it comes to like religious hip hop, he seems like a pretty token, vanilla, and kind of central type one within those aspects like that particular field. I think between him and NF, some of these particular type players are pretty large within the aspect. Definitely within the religious type field, he probably more or less was like the Ludacris or the he probably was like the mainstead kind of Ludacris or Eminem or like particular like Lil Wayne, some stuff, folks like that. So it's a pitch for us saying pretty central type one. Now, I do know of other type folks that he had in Lecrae's collective as far as like Tadashi and pitch like that. He's coming way down the road, but it's a pitch for us saying I'm going to get towards him within the pitch behind it. So I know about him as well. Some stuff ones, I think there was like a clique that he was a part of, pitch like that. I forget the name of it, but some of those type pitches. But just being able to say some hit type aspects. So the theme amongst this album is just the prominent kind of rhythmic type step out with like the aspect of this overcome and pitch like that. So I'm surprised as far as like the aspect of this dealing with hardships, some type pitches, the aspect as far as saying just that typical type aspect when you think of some of those typical kind of early 2010s, just gripe type tunes within the product. It's pretty makeshift centric. This particular album is pretty makeshift centric, pitch like that, so it has the ordeal as far as saying getting towards like the product of just like out and about within the bustle kind of it, like the day fair. So it kind of has the pitch like grip and grease as far as those pitch albums, so get towards the products and come throughs, staying true to your word, pitch like that, just aspects like that, just getting the product of it done, multitask type days, pitch like that, sounds surprised amongst the pitch of this. Productive with like a 2010s kind of Dat Piff type sheen. So it has the aspect, a little bit of jostle on here within these type pitches. Not a square type bounce. It's a pitch for us saying this is not just strictly our June pitch like that. Just has the fair as far as being able to say within the aspect, but it's just not as full bound. Despite it is within freight. To notice within the album cover that Lecrae is smoking on here. So it's a pitch for us saying, so it's a product for us saying, just paying attention towards it. But it's the aspect. Just the aspect as far as getting towards it within like the pitch of like getting tore up and not being slouched as far as this first album. So excellent type pitches, but paying attention towards it. Recommend all 10 songs of this album, so 10 out of 10 pitch like this. So Overdose, lead single pitch like that. This is the only particular one that charted in like the digital gospel songs pitch like that. The other type ones, this is a little bit before like the mainstead. I think some of the albums that Lecrae broke out with was like the Church Clothes mixtape and then Anomaly from 2014. He started to get to more like he definitely had some buzzing type albums before that, but it's just some good nice pitches. Some of these type ones were the breakthrough type ones that started happening. But Overdose, like a thorough kind of night venue turn up to get towards here. This mixtape flavor kind of bang, definitely pitch like that. Get some strawberry swisher sweets in your system. Good nice fairs. Just what to do's with Gal and pitch like that. Just definitely what to do. The type of shit you on pitch like that. Just trying to tell me more pitch like that. Sensitive type price. So it's the aspects as far as saying getting towards the product with them pitch like that. Definite grand and great kind of buzz single pitch like that, so just immediately out within the aspect of so definitely vicious within the aspect like the goings on. Also pretty good commute type song for like the pitch of just getting towards the prolific kind of excitement pitch like that. Just some hit type appeals. Very good blood pumping type song pitch like that. Excellent type phrase. Definitely get the product some strawberry sweets in your system pitch like that. Second single battle song is hit as well with these aspects like a put on for the city and shine type gem. Definitely get towards your pitch like that. This prime time kind of coast along, let's say sons to pitches. Just pick up like some Wendy's first like that. Just re-ups with pals and quick type pitches. Aspect just afraid just figuring out the next modes. Just definitely some next moves type fair within pitch like that. It's one of those type ones like it's one of those type ones that DJ Khaled would kind of do pitch like that. Now it's not. I can't think it's full bound which particular one was kind of pitched probably off the variety like we like his hit album We the Best Forever. Kind of say I wouldn't say it's full bound All I Do Is Win, but definitely like it kind of like sort of like fed up with Lil Wayne and Usher and Drake on there and Jeezy selling some pitches, but it's kind of the aspect. There's another type one that's kind of more of a put on for the city type fair. It's kind of similar to Welcome to My Hood by DJ Khaled, which was coming out around that time. So good pitch like that as far as those first kind of excellent type pitches. Paying attention towards it, just put on for the city type fair. Good pitch like that. It's kind of a shine through some of those type ones. It's definite prime time kind of 5:30, 6:45 kind of coast long pitch like that. Just picking up beers, some of these type pitches, getting some Wendy's in your system, fairs like that. Definitely getting like spicy chicken sandwich pitches like that. Some affairs. I think it's spicy chicken. It might be crispy chicken. I forget it's full bound, but some of those type ones could pitch like that. It's kind of afraid just hitting them up. Pitch like that. Re-ups with pals. Good. Nice chart appeal type 1 and good excellent hook on here is Blow Your High as far as these pitching happens. Like a Leary kind of dap, piff, smoke, and fog to get towards here. Just standard kind of good standard in hitting kind of Taco Bell run pitch like that. This Parkside kind of phone. Good Parkside type fair. Just phone check fairs like that since the pitches pick up nail polish or just got done picking up nail polish for a Gallon Diva pitch like that since hit that phrase. It's a definite good typical kind of dap piff type haze pitch like that. Some excellent type of deals. So this Parkside type fair posted up with some good sweets. Definitely some strawberry and grape type ones pitch like that. Get some tear up in your system. Good pitch like that. More is a nice type tune off here. Now these are not the singles, but still good nice pitches like a Grind Shift and Make It Happens type song within. More is a definite kind of Grind Shift and Make It Happens type song pitch like that. Hit type. Some clean come throughs and pitches like that and multi-airing kind of demon time, I'd say here. Songs that pitches, just get some burritos in your system, fairs like that. Since the aspects for saying just paying attention like the fray amongst it. So it's kind of the product similar to Overdose, the lead single, but just kind of pitch a little bit more of a muscle type tune pitch like that. So this is a little bit more miss like the grustle type fair and getting towards the grind factor just within the aspect, but definitely a very satisfactory type song when the pitch behind it is accomplished within pitch like that. So it's hit type phrase for us saying just getting towards the product to dislike. Nailing the appeal and pitches like that. Good throwback type song off here is Anger Management as far as these fairs can happen. It's like a quality 2000s kind of DJ drama leftover grind and straight and you kind of get towards your pitch like that. Just come to grips within these fairs as far as these pitches can happen. Just good Succeed type song pitches like that. Anger Management is within a more or less kind of DJ drama 2006, 2007 type fair, but also gives vibes like 2008 Rocco and particular like Drumma Boy type aspects pitch like that. Sounds type tunes that Rocco had around that time like Tomorrow, I'ma Do Me, sounds type pitches like that. So it's within vibes for us and some of that particular fair, the sort of shit that Jeezy was on with the recession back in 2008 and some of those type fairs pitches. Also leftover type varieties and just the aspect of talking about Rick Ross in 2007 with some of those type pitches, what he was kind of on in like the Trill type days. So some of those type varieties pitch like that with some hit type feels for us saying just good, nice 2000s kind of bang. Definitely leftover DJ dramas like the late 2000s type fairs pitch like that. Just be honest, but come to grips type song pitch like that. It's a good, nice trap kind of realigned type song pitch like that to get towards the straightening and make it. Make it work, good pitch like that, hit type feels, good aspects there. Particularly strung out is hidden as well as like a good on the town flourish and trap kind of joyride to get in like an ATL kind of grilled. Strung out's like a good on the town flourish and trap kind of joyride to get in like an ATL kind of grill Zoe type flip pitch like that. Just some good nice great some good nice radio glam about it. Some good nice radio glam about it as far as those pairs can have an excellent type pitches. Definitely within pitches songs like Echo and Lost and particularly like Hell of a Life songs that pitch like that. And I'm not as full bunch sure if Lecrae's from Atlanta pitch like that. I think he is. He's from around that particular relative type area. I'm not as full bound sure, but it's within pitch for us saying definitely hit type vibes like Gorilla Zoe from 2009 and 2010 pitch like that, which is definitely welcome hit type pitches there. Good nice radio jangle with some of those type pitches. Excellent product. Definitely a good auto-tune type aspect within those tones, good pitch like that. The Good Life is hitting on here. It's like a good Homestead kind of touch bass and josh around pitch like that. Since the fair is joshing with gal pitch like that. Just be real on top of that. It's good quality, be real and reliable as far as these press games. So just, yeah, part of the, then the aspect to come through type fairs and just, being bright and resonant. Being bright and resonant as far as those fairs have some trap sunshine within these type pitches. So it's kind of probably usually with trap type fairs, usually a lot more dark, groggy, and murky pitch like that. But some of those type ones were kind of halfway, even if it's a darker type day, halfway kind of sun is out, sun's type pitch. Now it's not as if the weather has to actually be like that, but just the pitch. Some of those type ones is within a ghetto kind of more slumish type sense, but just that the product does some shine. The product does some shine through and pitch like that. Just everyday slag kind of pep as far as those press comes. So just one pitch, the BS type fair, some of these type ones within the product of this particular album, within the pitch, like I was saying within these pitches, between this album Recovery pitch like that, some stuff fairs, the aspects for us and some of these type ones within the pitch, just like the Herald with having these sorts of BS type walls, the pitch of just some of that. It's a definite welcome break free and release as far as these players can have them go pick up Taco Bell and something to pitch amongst it within the phrase as far as just getting towards the product, getting the sunshine in there on top of that with some of the BS type product and pitch like that, hit type PLs. Trying to think of some other type ones I haven't talked about in here. I'm not sure if I talk about Chase That Ambition. This is a hit type. Chase That slash Chase That Ambition's the hitting type ones, like a bang kind of later shift embrace, get towards here, pretty similar to like particular like battle song pitch like that, just less kind of put on type fare, just feeling froggy, just red hot kind of flip mode I'd say here. Get like some nachos in your system first like that, just get to the product like some crunk typeness, just definitely gab centric type fare pitch like that with the product, just feeling like some chat type factor. Kind of like a mini I'm on one pitch like that, now not with not as large as that particular hit song in terms of like the hook type appeal and the radio appeal pitch like that, but just one of those type ones that is kind of a pulsating type one to kind of get you revved up pitch like that, get the energized, get the energizing kind of going pitch like that, just enthralling definitely within some of the pitch. So the product's probably saying just kind of good nice club thump and foot tap as well as some of the pitch, just kind of probably just like a basic kind of percolate type one pitch like that, but definitely within pitch is something to kind of listen to within the aspect as far as talking about. Great kind of embrace to listen towards within the pitch. It just got done with things, so probably just great 545, 615 type fair pitch like that. Sounds definitely great 545, 615 type fair pitch like that. Just got done with things. This kind of product to like excitement, good excitement, getting ready to get towards pitch like that. Hit type feels. So definitely probably get the welcome at rolled out pitch like that. Definite hit type varieties like that is hitting on here as well as like a good Big Sean and Wiz Khalifa kind of TV radio type jangle to get towards here. Good pitches. Some of those type phrases reminds definitely of Gorilla Zoe from like the King Kong album that was getting ready to come out a few months later. Pitch like that. Some type ones. So some of those TV radio type ones. Kind of like crazy and some of those type pitches. Just some of those type ones that Big Sean had a number of times, like I Do It and fairs like that. Just Marvin and Chardonnay type fair pitch like that. Some of those type phrase and Wiz Khalifa. Not quite as much like Black and Yellow, but probably within the pitches. Some of those type ones off rolling papers pitch like that, like particular roll. Like roll up and some of those type ones pitch like that. Definitely some trap promo I'd say here pitch like that. One of those type ones. So kind of the aspect like that late 2000s, kind of 2008 Rocco and 2008 Jeezy type fair promo type tunes pitch like that, this carpet type fair, but just when the pitch it kind of more trap snare pitch like that, just kind of cheesing good. I definitely say here, just enjoying like the fray of it, tricking with gals as far as this pitch can have. I'm definitely buying her hella malts in particular, like nail polish fairs like that, since the pitch is getting some puppy chow going pitch like that, a few strawberry sweets and lemon wraps to kind of get towards your pitch like that, since the price really get towards the product like some good nice factors. Dippin' Dots and Baskin Robbins pitch like that, since hit type appeals. Particularly this song like that and Going In, both these type ones have more radio type jangle about them, so it's kind of with them pitch, also similar type varieties, not just Big Sean and Wiz Khalifa, but also like LMFAO and Cobra Starship pitch like that, so mild kind of EDM licks, some of those type pitch amongst it, just trap promo, but just kind of the pitch. Good nice radio breakthrough and pitches like that within those hit type feels excellent products, but yeah, Going In is a hit. Going In as a hitting type ones, like a glittery kind of evening scene embrace and showboat to kind of get towards here pitch like that. This finery and puppy dog type fair pitch like that. So puppy dog just mean kind of being doe-eyed with gal and pitch like that. Just some good, nice outing kind of promo type syrup pitch like that. Just pick up like some cheesecake fairs like that. Tiramisu, some stuff rice with a pitch. Just like the variety just. Good taste of exquisite and finery, some of these type thorough type senses pitch like that. Just enjoy like the moonlight and some of these hit type fairs. Definitely stars out. Stars abound in moonlight, some of these type pitches amongst it. Just excellent type fray. So it's within the hit type pitch as far as saying some banging typeness within the sound. So there are some other type folks on here in terms of guest pitch like that, and I don't know as full bound these type folks than pitches, but there's a folk named Swoop on here, J. Paul, Cannon, this so. Dizzle and Susie Rock as far as those pitch camps with the aspect for saying paying attention to some of these type of folks. I question, I'll have to look into some of these type of folks to see what they're about pitch like that, but the hit type appeal as far as saying good excellent products. So 10 out of 10 album pitch like that within the phrase. Social score is going to go ahead and get. Now I think within the appeal it's going to get a 10 within these aspects within the field and the market that is kind of in. Now this did not have like the mainstream kind of crossovers full bound compared to like Anomaly and like Church Close and stuff once, but the pitch as far as saying paying attention towards here within the aspects, definitely some glam type appeal. It has a good central amount of step out pitch like that, pretty rhythmic, and this overall outing type phrase pitch like that, definitely get the gap factor going, kind of like a Just basically some religious kind of dap piff pitches like that. So it's within bars for saying that mixtape type flair from like the 2010s as the hit type aspect and further type phrase. And probably some homestead type ones for gal pitch like that. Just a Josh around pitch like that. Since the phrase just come through type factor and being reliable pitch like that. On top of that, some good kind of draw. Some good kind of makeshift get alongs pitch like that to kind of get towards the product and making it happen and get the product of it done pitch like that. So just hit that phrase. Top of that, just prime time gonna coast longs pitch like that. Pick up Wendy's and strawberry sweets pitch like that. Sunset fairs, radio glam factor, some good foot taps within pitch like the nightclub kind of tear up pitch like that within the variety, but just the aspect now. It may not have like the main kind of central type bang within the pitch of like on the scale of like particular like No Love by Eminem and Lil Wayne and some of those type ones like Loomer's like Spacebound and Sons of Pitches, Not Afraid, Sons Type 1's with stats. Loomer's like Spacebound and Anthems is Fullbound like Not Afraid pitch like that. It's not to say it doesn't, it's just a pitch for saying it's just more low key within sense, but it's definitely a product that just the hit type appeal, Lecrae pitch like that. I definitely feel like some of these type ones, the social gems on here are pretty large. Overdose and like Battle Song or some hit good 1-2 punches on here. Blow Your Highs, a really good rhythmic type jump, real sing songy type one, real catchy. Particularly some of these other type ones, some grind songs on here like more. Particularly also I'd say Chase That Ambition's pretty good foot tap pitch like that. Sense type one, so this has the aspect for us saying some of these type ones. There are some good just rhythmic type jumps on here. So the pitch is not a square type album at all. You're gonna get tore up pitch like that, despite the fact it may not be as full bound recommending it, but it is the pitch that it is with an aspect of doing it with some good nice phrases. Just treat this album like a religious type of Rick Ross and Yo Gotti, since that pitch is an Eminem, since that pitch is in Lil Wayne, since pitch like that's for saying in Drake, since the fair's for saying paying attention towards it. So 10 out of 10 social. So in terms of future, like Lecrae dropped an album in like the summer of 2025 pitch like that, so it's a hit type appeals for saying paying attention towards. So I'm gonna get to some more of these type ones. I'm probably gonna clean up his discography pretty quickly within these aspects. Now, then the aspect of when it's gonna surface is another story, but it's the pitch for saying I definitely have the product of getting a lot of these getting a lot of these done within these products. Lecrae is definitely dope AF within pitch like that. So some hit type appeals for us and get to its product just like the glam factor. So pitch like that. This is an easy classic. Stay tuned eventually for like the Rehab, the original type one, when that review surfaces. Check out the Lecrae. Check out the Lecrae reviews playlist for more of these type ones. There's definitely more on the way. Check out the Lecrae reviews playlist for more of these type ones. There's definitely more on the way, pitch like that, but this is an easy staple and classic, pretty on par with like Recovery and pitch like that. Sounds hit type appeals and other further type phrase.